Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about Robinson Crusoe, Unit 3 of English, Class 5. This lesson, Robinson Crusoe, is adapted from Daniel Defoe's famous novel, Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe discovers a footprint. Robinson Crusoe's ship had been destroyed by the sea. He had been alone for many years and longed for company. One day he discovers a footprint on the sand. Let's find out what he did then. One day, when I was going towards my boat, I was surprised to see the footprint of a man on the sand. I stood amazed. I listened, I looked around me. I could neither hear nor see anything. I went up higher to look down. I went up the shore and down the shore, but it was no good. I could find no other footprint but that one. I went to it again to see if there were any more footprints and to tell if it had been my imagination. I went to it again to see if there were any more footprints and to tell if it had been my imagination. But I was not mistaken, for there was exactly the footprint of a foot. Toes, heel, every part of a foot. I could not imagine how it came there. I stayed a long time thinking but became more and more confused. At last I returned home very frightened, looking behind me after every 2 or 3 steps, mistaking every bush and tree to be a man. When I came to my cave, which I called my castle, I ran inside it as if I was being chased. I do not remember whether I used the ladder or went in by the hole in the rock, which I called the door. I ran for cover faster than any animal could run. I did not sleep that night. The more I thought about what I had seen, the more afraid I became. I thought it could be one of the savages of the mainland who had wandered out to the sea in a small boat. Luckily, I was not on shore at that time. But what if he had seen my boat? If he had seen the boat, he would have realized that someone lived on the island and would soon return with others to kill and eat me. And so I lay fearful for many days and prayed for protection. In doing so, I was much comforted and began going out to investigate. But even now, as I went forward, I looked behind me frequently because I was still very frightened. However, as I went about for 2 or 3 days and saw nothing, I became a little bolder. So I decided to go down to the shore again and examine the footprint once more. I decided to measure it with my own footmark. As I came closer to the footprint, I realized that it could not be my footprint because I had not come to this part of the beach since a long time. Secondly, as I placed my foot alongside that footprint, it seemed larger than my own. My fear returned. I went home again, believing that there was someone there. The island was inhabited. Question and answers. Question number 1. What made Robinson Crusoe think that the print on the ground was a footprint? The answer is Robinson Crusoe thought that the print was a footprint because it had toes, heel, and all parts of a human foot. Question number 2. Why was Robinson afraid when he looked at the bushes and trees? The answer is he was afraid because he mistook every bush and every tree to be a man. Question number 3. Why did Robinson pray when he saw the footprint? The answer is Robinson thought it was the footprint of a savage. He was afraid that savages would kill and eat him, so he prayed for protection. Choose the right answer. Question number 1. Robinson ran back to his home as fast as he could because he was afraid. Question number 2. He could not sleep because. The answer is he thought savages had come from the mainland. Question number 3. Why was Robinson Crusoe sure that was not his footprint? The answer is because he had not come to this part of the beach in a long time. Question number 4. Where was Robinson Crusoe? The answer is he was alone on an island. This is the end of the lesson Robinson Crusoe, Unit 3 of Class 5 English. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.